What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games and the Hunter Call of the Wild. We are 2,800 kills into the Whitetail, my third Whitetail grind that I've ever done. Hopefully we'll get them very soon. I'm extremely excited to be back with you all. Let's not keep you all waiting, let's get right back at it. What's up, Colton? Also, guys, I want to let you all know that whether you're coming here now or whether you're coming here later, I am going to be trying to go back to normal content next week, and I'm going to be putting out a post for you all either this weekend or next week. I'm going to let you guys give me your thoughts on what videos you'd like to see me do, and if I like the ideas, you'll see it on the channel. What's going on, Colton? Hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully we'll get the great one whitetail today. New England's been a mess, so I'm ready for it to come to an end. You skipped school today? That's alright, man. I've done that a few times. No, actually, I'm actually 2,801. I forgot I got a diamond last time I was grinding about 2 weeks ago. And I forgot I had 2,801 kills, but that ain't that big of a deal. Where are my animals, man? Yeah, New England's been like this for a while now, where it'll come in spurts. I'll have spurts of game, and then just out of nowhere, they just don't really want to come in for whatever reason. I've checked my entire map trying to see if there's a great one on it. I've done it twice, and there still isn't a great one that I know of. But my map's been acting awful funny for like the past couple of times. You got 5 rare red deer and 2 runs? Oh my gosh, man. That is so lucky. Yeah, if we get more variations of the red deer great one, and I really like them, I'll be going back to red deer. That's for sure. I love red deer to death, so if we end up getting more variations for them with this remaster, I will definitely go back to the red deer grind. But I do believe that'll be the only way I'll do it, though. How did that not hit vitals? I must have just hit the shoulder. That's alright. I'll have to shake the rust off, guys. Like I said, it's been about 3 weeks, so my shot's going to be a little off for a little bit. 2 pies, 2 mellas, and 1 albino? Dude, come on. That is amazing. Congrats on those trophies, my friend. Yeah, I've gotten them, I've had 2 piebalds, which you guys got to see the biggest of the 2. And the other one was like a little level 1. But yeah, I've gotten 2 piebalds and I think 5 diamonds. Like last time I was grinding. And that's with only partial herd management on the map. So, New England's been alright to me. I'm ready for it to come to an end, though, man. I'm ready to move on to other greener pastures. But I want to be able to be one of those YouTubers that says I got a great one off New England. Where did these guys go, even? Duke, where are you, buddy? What's up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream, man. You're hunting a fallow deer great one. You have 210 kills. That ain't bad, man. Yeah, I've only got 1 great one fallow. I've got 1 great one of every great one in the game, except for the fox and the tar, and I believe that they're in the black bear. Those are the only 3 great ones I don't have, just simply because I haven't really been interested in grinding for them. But I do have 1 of all the others. And whitetail I actually have 2 of. I have 2 big rack whitetail. 1 of them came in 5 kills. I wasn't even grinding. I was free hunting on one of my maps, and I was hunting Mississippi, and I never hunted Mississippi before. And the 5th buck that I shot came back as a great one. Like, I wasn't even grinding. I just got it off free roam, which was kind of insane in itself. You haven't gotten any great ones since that bear? It'll happen, man. You're what I consider a very avid hunter whenever you get into the call of the wild mood, so I'm sure you'll get another one, man. For 3 days, I have 2 diamonds and 4 trolls and 1 melanistic. Dude, that's actually really good. It sounds like you're doing really good with your grind if you're getting those kind of trophies. Have I got the great one wolf? No, it's still on hold, man. I have been obsessed with these whitetail, if you want to tell you the truth. I have 2 great one whitetail, and I really want to complete the multi-mount for them, so I've just been all about the whitetail, man. My wife and I have grinded some of the wolves every so often, But yeah, I haven't really been like wolf crazy in a while. Yeah, my whitetail have been crazy though, man. Like I used to have a group over there on that little peak, and now they've all moved down here to this side, and I don't even know why. And then I never had anything on like this opposing shore over here before, and now I've got a group over there. So my whitetail have just been like constantly moving. But no, I haven't touched the great one wolf, I don't think, since our last wolf stream, so it's been a while. If we get the great one whitetail today, though, we will immediately move back to the wolf, though. We will shoot the great one whitetail today on stream if we get him, and if we have time to grind any wolves, we'll go and grind wolves. But as for now, that's going to be our secondary grind on the game, just because I'm really wanting to get this one. Let's see. That guy's giving us a decent shot. Oh, come on, man. That'll work. I don't know if I can get this other one or not. I really don't like it whenever they take off. Like, this zone used to only have 2 bucks in it, and now as you can see, there's like 4. So I really don't know what's going on, man. My zones have just been weird, to say the least. You're burnt out on everything besides red deer? Yeah, it's kind of the way that I am with these whitetail, man. I would do a moose grind right now if I could, because I'm kind of been missing the moose grind a little. But as of right now, I'm more into these whitetails than I am anything. And I'm sorry I'm late today, guys. Our thermostat was messed up, and I had to help my father-in-law fix the thermostat, and that took a couple of hours to figure out what was going on with it. And then I needed to do the dishes because I've been helping my father-in-law all day, so that's the reason why I'm a little bit late today. I had to do the dishes and take care of a messed up thermostat, but I do believe everything is fine now. Is that what I think that's what I need to shoot. This did come from our other group, by the way. I mean, I'll take it. That was the other one that got away. That's one good thing about this spot is that whatever comes... What on earth? Buddy, what are you? No, that's beyond derpy. That is beyond derpy. Oh my gosh, he's definitely going to the... He's definitely going to my wonky lodge, that's for sure. That's like beyond wonky. That's like just messed up, dude. Oh my gosh, that guy was just crazy. I'm gonna clip that, actually. Wow. Make sure I got everything. Yeah, I did. Okay. You never know what you're gonna see when you're grinding. What's up, Raven? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Just trying to get some whitetails. Whoop, that's a bad shot. See if I get him to walk again. I don't know if I will or not. He can't make up his mind, apparently. Come on, walk for me. Thank you. And, of course, I shot too high again. That's okay. We'll take the one. Like I said, I'm about 2.5 weeks out. I'm rusty, so I haven't been playing this game much at all lately. If I've been playing a video game, it's been Resident Evil 4 because I'm trying to prepare for my playthrough next month that I'm going to be doing for it. If you guys have played it, I'm trying to mix the DLC with the main story, so that way it tells them both at the same time. And I'm having to play the game multiple runs, so that way I can figure out exactly how to make that work. But I've been playing Resident Evil 4, and I've been playing Marvel Rivals, and that's about the only 2 games I've been playing over the past couple of weeks. So they're going 15-1, which is insane because they're the second best players out of recovering from wrist surgery, and they only lost because they played 13 games back to back. Wow. And the score of that game was 119 to 120, so it wasn't even a bad game. Dude, that is awesome, man. I'm glad that your team is doing so well this year. Yeah, my team, Kentucky's, they're struggling a little bit this year, to say the least, in NCAA. Or at least from what I've seen. Dude, I'm shooting too high is what I'm doing. That's gonna kill that one, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to the bullet drop again. But at least it's gonna get him. What do you guys think about the new map that's coming out? You guys excited for it? What's your predictions? Tell me all about it, guys. Let's get a conversation going about Scotland. What are you guys thinking about that one? I mean, I'm not really a small game hunter, so I probably won't hunt much for the mink or the badgers, but I'm really interested to see what kind of big game is going to be on that map. I mean, the only big game they've shown so far is the goats and the red deer. So I'm kind of hoping that they're going to have some originals in there as well that are big game. Okay, I definitely don't need this many level 1s in this group. And of course, the only big one is back there. I think for just the sake of it, I'm going to shoot this one. Well, no, there goes the big one. Okay, here we go. So I need to get this guy, and then one of the level 1s, because I don't want this many level 1s in the zone. Come on. Get up on the thing. There we go. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to focus at the moment. There we go. What's up, Brooke? No, I'm exclusive to the PlayStation 5, my friend. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, everything I do on my channel is on the PlayStation 5. But welcome to the stream, though. Hopefully you have a good time here. And in case you guys didn't hear me a minute ago, what is your all's thoughts on Scotland? Are you guys excited for it? Is there any particular animals that you're looking forward to? Anything about the map you guys want to talk about? I think I'm just waiting for it to show more stuff, to be honest. I think the shotgun is like my thing I'm most excited for right now. That's been confirmed. Obviously, the great one, whatever it's going to be, I'm more intrigued to hear what the new great one is going to be. But I guess we'll have to see. Alrighty. Wait, I didn't check my other spot. Hang on. What? Stop it. There. Okay. Dude, where are my bucks at, man? This map is so strange. It's like sometimes it wants to show me all my animals and other times it doesn't. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and reset time. Nice, Colton. That's awesome. New map is interesting, at least. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Is it hasn't really been, there isn't enough that's been shown to really get me hyped for it, in my opinion. I think it looks beautiful, but of course, all Call of the Wild maps do. Me, I'm more intrigued about the animal species than anything. I'm really excited to see what the new changes to the trophy lodges are. I'm wanting to see what the new animals on the map is going to be, and I'm very intrigued to see what the new great one is. But other than that, though, there really isn't much of anything else that I'm like overly excited about. All right, I'm gonna go check this pond up top real quick, guys. These bucks that are in this zone sometimes will bounce up here to this pond, and I have to shoot them in order to get them to come back. So I'm just gonna go up here and check and make sure there isn't any solos up here. That's been the most difficult thing about New England, in my opinion, especially as of late, is that a lot of my zones have been just bouncing around, and it's been extremely annoying. And honestly, if I was below 1,000 kills right now, or maybe in the thousands, I probably would go ahead and leave this grind just because of how complicated it's been. But I'm so deep into it, it's like I just can't get myself to stop now. I just really want to go ahead and get this great one, so that way I can move on. And this map will probably never get grinded on again. I'm not sure if it will or not. I might come back for a moose grind at some point. But I'm thinking I might just put some feeders on the map and leave it as a free roaming map. I will say though, Colton, I think that the Great One and the Shotgun and the Trophy Lodge editions are what I'm most excited about. I'm really intrigued to see like what it means by like new platforms. I mean, like obviously there's new plaques that you can put your animals on and stuff like that, but I'm not really going to be all that. I don't really care that much about the plaques. I'm probably just going to leave them as their defaults. Um, I might specialize some Great Ones in the future whenever I get all my multi mounts done for Great Ones, but other than that, I'm probably not going to like decorate the trophy plaques. I just don't really care too much about how specifically they look. But as far as like the platforms, I'm really wondering if that means that you can put like big platforms where you want them and small platforms where else you want them. So that way, if you want the circle platforms there, like the small circle ones, you can do it that way. Or if you'd rather have like a big one for a multi mount, like that's kind of what I'm wondering about platforms. Does you get to actually choose the base for everything? And of course, the animals are not going to be here. Why not? I mean, why would they be here? Not like they're supposed to or anything. Dude, where are my bucks? I swear, if this zone is bounced and I've lost the bucks out of this zone, I just don't even know if I'll be able to do this grind. I'm already near 3,000 kills in, but it's like it's just getting under my skin, man. I'm very obsessed with it. I love New England and I want to get a great one off of it, but my zones are just not wanting to cooperate no matter what I do. I'll do a few more runs, and if my bucks don't come back to this zone, then I'm going to say that the game has robbed me from my zones. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing this either, but my wife has had this problem too on her grinds, where she'll just randomly lose zones that have been there for forever. Like, we don't even know why it does that on Call of the Wild, and we really think that respawns are messed up at the moment, because there is just zones that seem to be hopping whenever they weren't solos. And I don't know why they're doing that. But obviously it's very frustrating for people that is trying to do a grind. And you can't even do the grind. Because all your zones keep getting ripped away from you for whatever reason. Now, another topic I'd like to talk about too is this new game from Nine Rocks Games. I think that Way of the Hunter has sadly came to an end, and I think they're going to go ahead and move on to a new game by the way that it sounds. But they're moving it from Unreal Engine 4 into Unreal Engine 5, and I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to be doing with this new game. Way of the Hunter kind of fell out with me. I used to love that game to death, and I played it like crazy when it first came out. But over time, I just got so sick and tired of waiting for animals to age that I just quit playing the game. I just lost patience for waiting for the animals to age up. So I'm very interested to see what kind of changes are going to be coming to their new game. Okay, so these bucks are apparently not here anymore. That's wonderful. It's a good deer over there. Oh, your dad killed a 7 and an 8 point buck in them in the same day a couple weeks ago. Dude, that is awesome. So I'm assuming like in your state you're allowed to kill 2 bucks. And mine you're allowed in my county I'm only allowed 1 buck and 3 does, but only 1 doe can come by rifle. Well, I hit him. I don't know where if that was a good hit, if that was a good hit or not. Hopefully that ain't gonna kill him. Yeah, it will. Ah, crap. I'll come back and track that one then. Yeah, my wife and I haven't really been hunting in a while. We just kind of like lost the mood for it. We went for a few days and we had a really close encounter. My wife unfortunately missed a deer, and she had a doe that came out about 25 yards and went broadside, and she was just shaking like a leaf. And whenever she shot, I believe that she shot over the top of it. And then since then we've just kind of been staying at home. I don't know, just haven't really had the urge to go back. So I'm not sure if I'll be back in the woods this year or not, but we'll just have to see. Come on, Duke, you ain't that wet. Let's go. Oh, there's that one. I'll go ahead and track this one. He's gonna take a while to die, but we'll track him. Dude, get out of the tree. There you go. Let me go ahead and add 3. Yeah, what I think we're gonna do after this grind is that whenever we get the Great One Whitetail, I will then be reverting back to the Great One Wolf. But like I said, if the new Great One that's coming to Scotland is something I want to pursue, I'll pursue it. But I kind of want to go back and do more mule deer in a way too. I kind of want to return to a ski and do more muleys over on a ski ridge. So we'll see where I go from here. I'm really not sure what I want to do. I know that I'm going to keep going after the wolf until I get one, but I don't know exactly like how dedicated I'll be to that grind. The wolf grind isn't as enjoyable to me as like something that has antlers, but it is an animal that I would like to have a great one of. I'm just not going to be like obsessively grinding him. There he is. One cool thing, though, is that you guys are going to be getting a small announcement next week, though. It's not that big of a deal, but it will benefit you all during multiplayer sessions. And it'll be probably about a 2-minute video. It's going to be explaining what I'm going to be doing. It won't be like this next multiplayer stream, but probably the one in December. But I'm going to try to make our multiplayer streams a little bit different. Excuse me. Put that head back down, Doe. Did I get him? I did get him. Nice. I thought I clipped his lung before he left me. Where's the other one? Where's the other buck? There he is. There he was. Alright. My shot's coming back to me, it seems. It usually don't take me too long to be able to figure this game out again after I've taken a break for a little bit. It's all the way over here. That's a good buck. Sadly, it still ain't a great one, but it's a good one. How on earth I did not hit anything on either one of those two deer, I'll have no idea. Well, I killed that one. And the way the other buck's running, he's probably going to die, but I'll probably have to track him. You can't wait till lodge tours. They will be coming next month, man. Like I said, everybody voted on the community events to happen next month. So next month is whenever I'm going to be doing everything that I had originally planned for this month. So there'll be a lot of stuff that all of us will be doing together in December for Christmas. Like I said, I don't have like a whole lot of ideas of what I'm wanting to do, but I'm sure that the trophy lodge idea, which I can't tell you how we're going to do that because it's I'm wanting everybody to be excited for it when it happens, but. Let's just say there'll be a few contests that we'll be throwing, that I'll be participating with you guys in. We'll be trying to incorporate the community challenges. I still have not got to work on my Discord, unfortunately. Just been too busy doing this or that. But if we can't get a Discord started by the end of the year like I was hoping, then we'll at least be able to use the community tab on our channel. So, that's there. Dude, I know there is a dead deer back here. I saw it laying dead. Why did Duke just run past it? Where is this deer at? There he is. Duke, there's clearly a dead buck right here, man. Yeah, just bark at me, we go on to the other one. Good grief. But yeah, next week I will be, I'll have to check on the date, but the last week of November I will be making an announcement about what's going on, for December. I'm gonna try my best to make an exciting announcement the best I can. And it'll be revealing like some of the. I'm not going to reveal all of them, but I'll reveal some of the community challenges that'll be coming up, and also some of the stuff that I'll be doing for you guys in multiplayer. Let's just say that I'm yeah, I can't even say that actually. I was wanting to tease it a little bit, but I can't tease it without giving it away. So you'll just have to wait and see, I guess. There's that buck. Man, he almost made diamonds. Always gotta turn around and check that zone. Sometimes I'll end up getting a solo in that zone. Here's my other one. That one should be managed. Yeah, they're still managed. Okay. Ah, about passed up my tent. That wouldn't be good. I always try to pop 2 out of that zone if I can. I don't really care too much about whether it's HM'd or not. Alright, let's go back over here. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit on the quiet side too, guys. This week's been a little bit busy, and my energy levels aren't exactly where they usually are. So if you guys notice that I'm a little bit quieter, that's the reason why. Then also the fact that there's not anybody in chat hardly. Hey, my bucks are finally here. Thank goodness. I was getting concerned these boys weren't coming back. So I'm going to shoot the one in the back first, and I'm going to hope that the one in the front puts his head down. Come on, put your head down, buddy. Okay, so he's not going to drink, so I'm going to shoot that one. And then, yes, okay, he's going the direction I was hoping he'd go. Doze, and more doze. That's a bad shot. Did I hit a doe? I hope. Oh, I hit a doe. Crap. And it's going to kill her. Shoot. Darn, man. I hate when that happens. That was my fault, though. I should have led the shot a lot more. I ain't gonna go track the doe, though. I'm gonna let her just die and lay wherever she lays. Hopefully I'll just get another buck in her place. And nothing else happens, but I've shot a few does in this game. This map seems to just, like, flip out on you whenever you kill a doe. Usually if I kill a doe, my zones get messed up in some way. You can tell. I'm always open to it, Colton. Like I said, whatever we can do to keep chat going and during the live streams, I welcome it. So yes, let me know whatever you want to let me know, man. Dude, why can't my bucks just come back as a great one for me? Thought for sure I at least got the lungs of that shot. That's alright, it'll kill him. At least it'll bring him down. Under 79 kills with 11 doms, 8 rares, and 7 trolls. Dude, that ain't bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I think that my red deer way back when, now, if it tells you how long ago it was whenever I did my red deer grind, it was back before the update as the, like, I don't know if you remember this far back, but used to, you could put your tent on top of one zone and shoot out the one across from you, and then put a tent on the opposite zone, and then shoot back at the zone you just left. And back whenever the game allowed you to do that was the last time I did a red deer grind. So it's been a long time for me. But I had my map so tightly managed that I was getting a diamond. I was getting at least 2 to 3 diamonds per run. Like, and I mean every run. Every so often I'd get a run where I'd get a mythical in there or something instead of diamonds. But I got so many red deer dimes during that grind. And that's one of the reasons why I was able to make the trophy lodge the way that I did is because I kept getting variations of different racks, and I decided just to collect every rack I got. And that's how I got the red deer lodge. Alright, let's go and reset time again. Now, on this map, I tend to have trouble with my respawns unless I do the 1 minute trick. So, on other maps, you can just reset time, do a main menu reset, and come back in and get right back at it. But for New England Mountains, for me at least, most of my respawns are tricky, where sometimes they'll be here and sometimes they won't. So, I usually go ahead and just do the 1 minute trick, which is where I'll do the main menu reset, but whenever I come back, I'll reset time down by 1 minute. And usually that helps me get most of my respawns back, because this map just does not like to cooperate with you. There we go. Have I checked for gray fox on this wolf? Or on this wolf on this map? No. I don't normally hunt the small game. Like I said, I will shoot a fox if one passes me up and it's like a mythical or a legendary or something. But normally, I want you guys to have trophies. Whenever you guys play multiplayer with me and stuff for the future, and this map will be featured in our multiplayer streams later on. Whenever I no longer grind on this map. So for the time being, I am actually ignoring all animals except for grindable animals. The only animals I'll shoot is if I happen to see a random trophy just go by me while I'm grinding. I do know that I have... I don't know if I should say this or not. I guess it ain't going to hurt because hopefully you guys will forget about it before then anyways. But whenever we finally do use this map, there's actually going to be 2 animals that I'm actually purposely leaving right now. And now one of them is a level 5 moose. I know there's a level 5 moose somewhere on the bottom portion of my map. And I'm not sure if he'll make diamond or not, but I'm leaving him on the map for a reason. And I know there's also a piebald whitetail doe that I'm leaving on the map. And I'm going to be using those animals in the future for our multiplayer challenges in the future. Again, I'm not going to tell you guys what the plans are for those 2, and I'll have to get a great one off this map first. But I do have plans for those animals. This zone I'm trying to manage down. At least I think I'm wanting to manage it. I really don't know if I want to or not. It's a pretty consistent zone, and I've been thinking about going ahead and just shooting it anyway. But I know there's some solos in this zone. And I don't know where they would end up, and I'm just too afraid that I'm going to end up getting a great one that's somewhere other than the river. I really want my great one to respawn on the river, and that's why I'm like trying my best not to shoot animals on like the ponds. Because I'm too afraid I'll shoot a buck off a pond and it'll come back as a great one on the pond. Oh, these deer are actually here this time, I think. Or is it just the doe? I think it's just a lone doe here now, which is pretty sad. Okay. Now, where'd he come from? There we go. That was a decent shot. You badly need a leucistic gray fox male. Well, dude, like I said, during our multiplayer streams, I do not hunt the small game, so there's a very high chance of you guys finding diamonds and rares on my maps, unless it's a grindable species. So, next time that we're playing multiplayer, if you're able to get in on the map with me again, remind me, and I'll change it to gray fox time, so that way you can check them. You guys are always welcome to ask me to change time to a certain wanting to, so if you're wanting to look for a certain trophy on my map, just let me know. And I don't mind to set it to that time. Like I said, I'm mostly just letting you guys hunt my maps during our multiplayer streams, and I'm just there to hunt with you all. I'm never really like after anything in particular. Yeah, right now the only trophy that I'm really needing over top of anything right now, Colton, is just the Great One Whitetail. If I can get this Great One Whitetail, I'm gonna be so happy and relieved at the same time, because I'm not kidding whenever I tell you that I am so ready to move on from this grind. I've already told my wife, I do not know how I made that shot, but that was incredible. I've already told my wife that once I get this Great One Whitetail, I'm probably not going to do another whitetail grind for a while. That I will probably take a break on the whitetail for a while. I'll probably return back to the fallow deer if you can tell you the truth, because I would like to get my huddle fallow complete. So I'll probably try to get the huddle fallow deer complete, and I'll try to get my one and probably only Great One wolf. I mean, I'm never going to say only, because I mean more likely I will go back and do duplicate grinds in the future, especially of animals that I really like, and I really do like the Great One wolf. So I guess I'll backtrack on what I said there about the wolf. I probably will go back for another one of those at some point. But with these new maps launching and everything, I mean, eventually there's going to be a great one that's going to come out, sort of like when the mule deer did, where I just really want. You also need a super rare red deer, and you have 2 huddle mounts for fallow. Yeah, I already knew about your fallow deer, man. It's insane how many fallows you got. Yeah, for me, I just need a super rare in general, man. Like I said, that's the one animal I do not have. Out of all the animals in the game, I do not have a super rare. And I use full herd management on most of my grinds and everything. So for me not to even have one is just some a little upsetting in a way. Where'd my other buck go? There he is. Well, that tree was helpful. That tree was just not going to let that deer go anywhere. It's like, you are going to die, and you are going to like it. Colton, I'll tell you what, man. I don't know if there's anybody else in chat right now, but on my end, it's only showing you and me. And if nobody else makes it to my streams, and you're always here, you're going to be the only one to ever see D-Train's initial response as the great ones. You'll be like that one dude that never misses anything, while everybody else is like, "When did you get that great one?" And it's like, you weren't there. That's why you don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess it's where I've been gone for a week or two. People just kind of got out of the mood for coming over to my streams. Hopefully they'll come back though. Great one, where are you? Show yourself. Eh, that actually scared me. I didn't expect it to grunt. Did that seriously not drop him? Dude, my shots today, man. My shots today. But I think I got them both, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Colton. That's actually one of the reasons why I knew I was going to... I mean, I haven't told you this yet, but I knew that I was going to make you a moderator last year. I told myself that you were like the one and only like most consistent person on the channel. So if I was going to bring moderators, you was going to be the first, and I live by that. But also Zero and Raven and all them have also been really good to me this year, so I figured I'd add them as well. But I really do appreciate your dedication to the streams and to my content, man. And also, don't forget, be thinking about ideas, because next week I'm going to be putting a poll out to you guys, and I'll be letting you guys decide on what videos you guys want to see next. So I'm just going to put out a comment section and just tell you guys, hey, I need you all to tell me different video ideas you'd like to see, and if I like your ideas, you'll see it on the channel. So yeah, I remember that, Colton. That was so rough, man. Yeah, I remember that. You were in the stream for like the entirety of like the what was it like an hour and a half that day? It was a very short stream because it didn't take us long to get it, and and I remember that you just had to step away for something, and like during the short time you were away is when he showed up, and whenever I got him. I mean, that happens though. I mean, that's what I've been trying to tell everybody is that not only does it help me being in the streams, but also if you guys are wanting to be there when I get great ones, that's just it. You got to be there. So hopefully he'll be here before we know it though. Because as soon as this great one comes, I'm going to be relieved, excited, and ready to move on to something new. Where'd you go? Did I just like evaporate that other buck? I don't even know where he went. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going home with the one because that other deer just disappeared on me. I scared him so bad, I scared him out of existence, apparently. Let's see, do I see any blood? Let me grab this guy. Yeah, I don't think I hit the other one. Oh, well. It's just 11:33, so I'll probably do one more full sweep of all my zones before I reset time. Usually I don't like to reset time unless I'm like 10 minutes until the top of the hour. So we'll go and revisit all the zones real quick and then we'll reset it. Let's see. There's a buck. Is there a second buck up here? I don't see one. I probably actually need to go and check the pond up above this. Ooh, that's a good buck. Didn't even see you there. There we go. He ran right into that bullet. Yeah, I'll probably need to go check the pond that's up above this one real quick for solos, guys. So we'll probably go and do that real fast. Like I said, there's only 2 ponds that I check for solos anymore because I know that's like the only 2 places these bucks will go. This is a pretty buck. Let me put a waypoint up here real quick. I'm going to go check this spot for solos. Can't take a 4-wheeler because it's too close to me. So, you guys have to bear with me. Also, guys, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hitting the like button shares my stream to other people and helps get outsiders to the channel. And then also don't forget to subscribe so that way we can hopefully make our way towards 100,000 in the future. Right now we're just aiming for 1,000, but at 5,000 I can apply to work at Expansive Worlds if they ever have job openings. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to apply for Expansive Worlds if they ever have more job openings after I hit 5,000. So my ultimate goal is 5,000 subs on the channel, and then eventually 100,000. Just got to get up and over the hump. Yes, hello. Go ahead and fly away. Any solos needs to be shot? I don't see any. I just see my little ones. Alright. What was that? Was there 2 deer there, or was it just the one? Yeah, just the one. Okay, we're good. Honestly, I think the main reason why nobody's really showing up to the stream, though, is because most people are kind of like getting burnt out on whitetail grinds, which is totally understandable. But, like I said, I just really need this great. I'm just doing it because I'm wanting to complete my multi-mount. Nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and reset time. Colton, let me ask you a question, man. If you're still out there, I'm not sure if it's you that's watching or someone else right now, but if you are out there and want to talk to me and it's not Colton, if you could choose one super rare that you don't currently have that you would want out of any of the animals in the game, what would it be? If you get a super rare of any animal in the game that you don't currently have, what would it be? Red deer mellow big rack? Dude, that'd be beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. That's the one that I'd want to. I call it the trash rack. I really don't know what got me started calling non-typicals trash racks, but I guess it's because their antlers are really trashy, just covered in points. And yeah, that would be incredible. For me, it would have to be any of the red deer variations because I just love red deer in general. So any of the super rares for red deer, I would absolutely love. But I gotta say, I mean, yeah, I couldn't think of anything else to tell you the truth. That probably would be mine. Is also the red deer. But at the same time, I would be happy with any great one, any of my super rare at this point. And that was not the shot I meant to take. I was actually just holding my controller too tight and I accidentally squeezed the trigger, so my bad. It'll kill him, but I was hoping to get at least one more bullet into him. Ah, well. At least I know he's going on top of the hill. Do you have any idea what the new great one's going to be, Colton? I've been watching a few things on it. Some people think it's going to be the goat. Like, there's a lot of people thinking it's going to be a great one feral goat. I will tell you one thing. If it does turn out to be the goat, my wife is going to be all over it. She loves goats in real life, and she loves goats in the game, so I know that my wife is going to be grinding them like crazy, but you probably will not be seeing D-Train do it. The feral goats are one of my least favorite, one of my least sought after animals on the game, so I'm probably not going to be interested in grinding them. But I know my wife will be. Or a black bear super. That'd be interesting. I mean, any super rare for me, I wouldn't care what it was. I mean, would I want it to be a great one species that I'm currently grinding? Yes. Preferably, I'd like it to be a species that can be a great one, but that I'm currently grinding at least. But if I did happen to just stumble upon a animal that was a super rare in general, I think that I would still be extremely excited. But I gotta say though, I think the only super rare that like bring me to tears would be the any of the great one species that I'm currently hunting for. I thought I saw a deer down in there. I guess not. You have 9 great ones and no super rares. Yeah, I know, man. That's rough. I mean, I was getting rares left and right as far as the pheasant grind went, and honestly, I thought that my first super rare was going to come by pheasants because of how often we were getting diamonds and rares during the time. So I was really thinking that my first super rare was going to be a pheasant, and 3,700 kills later, and I've never got a super rare one. That's Call of the Wild, though, man. I'm just waiting for that one animal the game to give me. Honestly, I gotta say this right now, Colton. Out of 2,800 kills, if I were to get a super rare right now of a whitetail, I would probably go ahead and call that good enough. And I would just tell you guys that if you ever happen to see a great one on the map, to please not shoot it and let me know about it. And we probably have to make sure that everybody that was playing multiplayer that day was subscribers only, just so I can fully trust the people that's on the map. But if I was gonna call this grind off early, and it would probably have to be that. It had to be a super rare or the great one. I am still debating if I need to shoot. Well, I guess it ain't really a debate anymore. We got another solo in here. There we go. What's out there today? Oh! Hello, level 3. How are you doing, sir? Got another diamond. Let's go. Well, it's about time. Well, it may not be a diamond, but it has a chance at being a diamond, rather. First level 3 of the day, though. Let's go. Wrong direction. There we go. And, of course, he's going to move down that way, though. I mean, why would he want to stay where I can get a good shot at him? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Why would he stand there? Alright, for the sake of this being a level 3, I'm actually not going to shoot him from the tripod. And he'll be the only animal I take for now. Because I want to make sure I get a good shot off at him. Even though I may not mount him, because I'm only keeping 260s and above now. But we'll have to see. Where's the other buck at that I shot? Is he further back? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Alright, let's cross the river and see if we can't get a shot at him. I think in total this... I haven't been counting my diamonds actually on this one. It's been almost 3,000 kills, so I'm not even going to take a stab at it. I've got a lot of diamonds. And I'm not even HMing, like, completely. I just have this map, like halfway managed. Where's my level 3 at? There he is. Hi, turkey. Hello, turkey. Nothing I'm interested in. Go ahead and try this out. We're going to do the 22 trick on him. There we go. That took care of him. Well, first deer the 308 got to shoot today. And just to let you guys know, I do not think that I'll be taking this deer with anything special. Just simply because I'm ready to get this over with. So whenever the great one does spawn, I probably will change to the 308 bolt action. Just because that's like my favorite free roam gun. And I'll probably take him with it. But I don't think I'll shoot it with like a bow or anything like anything special. Because this map would be really tough to do that with. Alright, did he make diamond? Nope, he's a troll. He's a bad troll. But, oh well. I'll take a level 3 either way. Hello, boys. How you all doing? He's gonna put his head down, and I'm gonna hope I can double up. So we're gonna definitely go for the big guy first. Wait till he puts his head back down again. Got them both. All right. Perfect. Gotta love it. 2862 in, guys. 2,862 in. We've already almost got. We went from 2,800 all the way to 2862 today. I believe. Wait a minute. Hold up. That ain't right at all. What have I been doing? Hang on a second. Oh, I see the problem. My handwriting made one of my threes look like a made one of my threes look like it was a 5. 1 second, guys. Let me fix this real quick. We're at 2842 in. My bad, guys. As soon as I said that, I thought that is way too high. So yeah, we're at 2,842 kills in today. My bad. I wrote the number 3 earlier and forgot to make the top have a curl to it, so it looked like a 5, and I thought it was 2,500. So that's my bad. So we're actually at 2,842, not 50, not 60. Still, that ain't bad though. Making some progress. Nah, it's a bad shot. Dude, I thought he was gonna go straight across the river. I didn't know he was gonna turn. Ah, come on. I probably have to settle for the 1. Oh well. 1's better than none. Yeah, I don't see anything running out there. Shoot, man. Bummer. What can you do? If anybody in the chat has conjuring powers, please go ahead and conjure me a great one. I would very, very muchly appreciate it. Time to go all the way back across the map. $2 out there. $3. Wait, what? Why do I have 3? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but there's supposed to be only 2 here. Got a solo in here then. And, of course, they're going to run the direction I don't need them to run. Well, got 2. That's good enough. I'll take 2. I always need them to go across the river, but sometimes they turn around and run that way. There's that guy, and the other one should be down there on the bank. It's a beautiful buck. Alright, let's go ahead and reset time again. How did I get inside my tripod? Wait, what? How I ended up in the tripod, I have no idea. Oh well. That was interesting. Let's go ahead and reset time. Was there any challenges for the whitetail I could do this week? It's a golden eye, elk, wildlife, no. Antelopes, no. Nothing on the week. What about the weekly? I don't know what a bovid is. Alright. Nothing I'm too interested in. I don't really need the money or anything, but I do like to participate in the challenges if I enjoy them. Alright. Always check your zone that's closest to you before you do the 1 minute trick. I forgot to do that a couple of times already today's stream. But sometimes just resetting time will... Yeah. Sometimes just resetting time. That's a good... Up to 275. That's a decent buck. I don't think he's going to make diamond, but that's a pretty animal. Deuces. Kaden! What's up, man? Welcome back to the stream, man. Long time no see. Give me 1 second, I'll read your chat in just a minute, man. Let me find out where my bucks went, and when we fast travel here in a second, I will, we'll look at what you sent me. Yeah, if he wasn't going to make diamond, but he was pretty. Only got time to say what's up before I get to tell these kids, before you go get these kids, but I hope your spawns are going crazy. I bet within the next 3 rotations the great one's coming. I appreciate you, Caden. Means the world to me, man. Yeah, and I totally understand that. But, yeah, my map has actually been very crazy, buddy. It's been ups and downs, lefts and rights for like over a month now. And I've checked my maps thoroughly at least a couple of times where I took like 6, it took me about 3 hours just to go through my entire map and make sure I didn't have any great ones. But I've done that twice, and I'm not going to do it again. So I'm pretty sure there is no great ones on my map right now, but I really do hope within that, like you said, I hope within the next few rotations I do get that great one. I appreciate the luck, man. It's going to do the 1 minute trick. Hopefully I got more respawns here now, but if not, oh well. There he is. I think I just got one lone buck here, but I always need to check. Alright. Is that a buck up above him? It is. Are you going to drink? No. So I'm going to shoot this one. I hope the other one faces me. There we go. Barely got the deuces off. That'll work. Dude, I love shots like that. Trying to get that one last shot off before it runs off like that. It's so cool. Especially when you shoot and think you've missed the deer, then it just topples over. There's just something about it that's so satisfying. But Caden, if you are still out there on the chat right now, man, thank you for dropping by. And I'll still be live for another hour, so my wife should be getting off work here in about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll be streaming one more hour after she gets off, and then I'll be getting off myself. So we've got another hour to hopefully get this great one. If we get him anytime soon, we'll move over to the wolf grind for the remainder of the stream. Where are you guys going? Anything out there? Still no great one. Why are all these deer like leaving? Don't make no sense, man. I'll kill that one at least. Well, he's got 3 of them. We may have gotten 4. I'll write down 3 for now. One second, guys. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to reply to a text. Let's see. There's this guy. Now, where'd the other one go? Hello? Where'd that other buck go? This is his trail, at least. I don't know if we got the other one, but we'll let Duke catch up with us and we'll see. Oh, I guess he came back this way. Dude, I wish the dogs didn't have to shake like this every time they jump. I mean, dogs don't do that in real life. In real life, they just splash around because they're having a good old time. They don't really shake off all that much. What are you doing, dude? You just swimming, or you gonna help me track this deer? Come on, man. So the deer ran this way, apparently. He's going in the direction I need to go to my next tree stand, anyway. So we'll probably just track this deer on the way. There he is. So we did get 4 of them. Nice. $28.54 in, guys. What's up, great one? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Come on. Oh, it's already after 12. Tracking all those deer, flew right past my drink time. Crap, man. Well, let's go reset time again then. Why this map for the grind? For one reason and one reason alone. Because I think the map is gorgeous and I want to get one great one off of it. So I chose Whitetail, and that's what we're doing. Like I said, I just want to get one off of it for the looks of the map. Once I get this great one off of it, I'm going to be done with it. I probably will never return to this map for a great one grind, but I wanted to get at least one off of it. I love the river systems on it and everything, so I partially managed the whitetail on the map, and then I just went around and started shooting everything. So I do agree this is not the best map in the world for the whitetail, but I've been able to find a few zones that have been working pretty well for me, and I would really like to be able to get a whitetail off of it. So that's the only reason why, man. Because I want to be able to say that I got a great one off one of the hardest maps in the game, and and I think the map is absolutely gorgeous enough and deserves a great one to be taken off of it. It's actually a really good map for grinding, though. I mean, overall, if you find some good spots on the river to grind, like where I found, it's actually really enjoyable. The only problem with it is that there's too many drink zones. So if you're wanting to do like a herd management, it'll take you a long time. And that's why I recommend, if you're going to do a grind on this map, I'd recommend you to not do HM. Do not herd manage it at all, because it'll take days in and days out of your time just to manage the map. But like I said, there's a few places on the map, such as the 8 zones that I hunt out of, that is actually pretty decent for grinding. Are you gonna walk for me, sir? Don't think he is. All right, we'll just take the 2. That's good enough. Come on a fast travel. There we go. But yeah, great one if you're still on the map, man. If you actually know these great ones personally, I'd appreciate it if you would invite one to come to my map for me. We're approaching 3,000 kills, and I'd like to go ahead and get this grind over with. So if you know how to get a great one to show up, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, dude, I saw that guy. I saw how tall that guy was, and for a minute there, I thought that was one. I'm wanting a great one so bad right now that any of these big bucks gets my heart racing. Come on, walk for me. I was really hoping I'd find something. Well, we hit him twice, so that'll kill him now. Hopefully he won't go too far. Come on, Duke. Let's go, buddy. Alright, time to go tracking. No, click the wrong button. The game bound the quick whistle to the same thing as like if you're wanting to cancel the main the small menu. And I was trying to cancel the menu and it made me call my dog back to me, but that's okay. I'm able to follow the trail without him right now anyways. This deer shouldn't make it too far. He's bleeding at a medium bleed rate. Yeah, there he is. Let's see what's behind door number 3. Will it be a great one for me? I hope so. A little tiny little level 1, really? Buddy, you can at least come back as like a level 2 or something. I mean, even a basket rack level 2 is better than what you are. Oh well. Also, guys, I want to let you all know that sometimes this map will crash. So if the stream stops out of the blue from nowhere, where it's already 5 o'clock, if my stream randomly stops, just know that the game crashed. And if we have at least another 30 minutes or so, I'll probably come back. But if it gets to about 4:30 and then it just randomly stops, just know it's because the game crashed. But other than that, I'm not going to stop the stream until 6. So we still got another hour. Well, close to an hour. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the New England grind. I know it's different. I know a whole lot. No, there's not a whole lot of people that grind on this map. It is one of the more complicated maps to grind on, which is partially why I like doing it. But I just think the map is gorgeous, and I really would like to get a great one off the rivers. If only a great one would show up, though. Where's that one buck at? I know there's a buck in there that needs to be shot. Where is he? There he is. Oh, gosh. Dude, there's a bigger buck in there. I didn't even see you, man. There we go. I'll take care of him. I can live with that. Brendan, what's up, man? Long time no see, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're at 503 as of right now, I believe. Hopefully we'll get to 5,000 before too long. I think that in order to apply for Call of the Wild, whenever they're hiring for content creators, you have to have 5,000 subscribers. So that's our next goal, is 5,000 as far as our long-term goal. But 1,000 right now is like our short-term goal. But yeah, man, I really appreciate it though. It took a lot of work, and I wouldn't be encouraged to keep this up if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you all. And next week, since I have a few more of you in here, guys, I'm going to be putting out a post for you all next week. Please, please participate in it. I'm not the most creative person as far as coming up with the videos, so I'm going to let you guys tell me your ideas for what kind of videos you'd like to see me make, and I will try to turn them into videos for you all. So next week, I will be putting out a post, or maybe even over the weekend, that's going to be asking for your all's content ideas. And that's literally what I want you guys to do, is just tell me these different ideas for videos you would like to see me try to create. And then December is whenever we're doing all of our community events. So December, we got a lot of stuff going on for the channel in December. Come on, double drop time, great one. That's the one I want the most right now of the whitetails, is the double drop time. Of course, anybody would want the typical rack, but... Really, dude? Just gonna group up with the does like that? You cheater. It's fine, I'll just take his partner first then. Now where are you gonna run? I'm gonna wait till he starts walking. I did hit him. There we go. Got the shot that time. Do. Where are you? Guys, right now, we are currently at 2864. When do you think the great one's going to spawn, guys? Or excuse me, 2862. We're at 2862 at the moment. What is your all's numbers? When do you think we're going to get him? Oh, boo. Right back to you, too. Man, I'm getting nice bucks. I'm just not getting the buck. How did that not drop that deer? Oh, got him that time. That must have been a neck shot or a brain shot there, is my opinion, because I think I was up a little bit high. 3,567? Dude, I hope so. $9,520? Colton, come on, man. Be nice to me. Oh, I don't want it to be around 10,000 kills. That'd be rough. Honestly, I don't even know if I could grind that far. If I got to like 5,000 kills, I'd probably just give up on it. To be honest. And everybody else is being so nice to me. They're like, within the next run or two, and then here's Colton. It's like, whenever you're 50 years old, 20 years from now. All right, let's see. Any other bigger ones? Him and him. Those are the two big ones. Oh, that's a bad shot. Well, never mind. I was holding my controller too tight again, and it made me shoot. I get like really intense apparently whenever I go to shoot a deer. All right, I got that one at least. And that one. Oh, I got 3. Okay, good. Well, I'm fine with that then. So I did get all 3 of those. I thought I missed the first buck, but actually killed him. He was laying dead in the river, and I didn't even realize it. So I did get all 3 of those. Hush, Mila. It's okay. Now, where'd this other buck die? There he is. Let's see. You thought 3,567? That ain't too bad. Still, I prefer it to be much sooner than that. I'm hoping we get it to sub 3,000. That's what I'm really hoping for, guys. I really hope that we get him before we hit 3,000 kills. At least we got to attack something today. We did get another one for the Wonky Lodge. He was very severely wonky. So that made me a little happy. Anytime I get to add a deer to my Wonky Lodge, I'm pretty happy about it. It's one of those lodges that you go to whenever you just want to laugh. And don't worry, guys. I will show you guys a trophy lodge of it once I get it done, but it'll be a while. I think I've only got like one hallway done, and then I have a few plaques in the middle hallways, and then I have one room that I'm currently working on. Let's see, anything here? Yeah, we got something here. Come on. There we go. That'll bring them both down. What do you guys think the new great one's going to be? I know they haven't revealed it yet, but are you guys have any ideas or theories as to what the great one for Scotland's going to be? I really don't have very many theories, but where the red deer is getting a remaster, I'm really hoping that they get more variations for the great one. That's what I really want the most right now out of anything in the game, is I want the red deers to get more variations for their great ones. Because they're all the same deer, just different sizes right now, and that's just kind of bleh, in my opinion. Random moose. Oh, I need to get the big one first. There we go. Double tap. Gotta love it when you can do that. It's hard to believe we nearly got 100 kills in these 2 hours that we've been grinding today. We're making some pretty good progress. We went from 2801 all the way up to 2871. That's pretty good progress in my opinion. New England, you kind of just have to get what the game wants to give you in your zones that you want to grind on. So you don't get like a whole lot of numbers compared to like other maps that you can do the whitetail grind on, but it's enough for like an efficient grind in my opinion. Okay, so we got 3 random bucks in here. That's interesting. This is one of those zones that does that. You'll have like 1 or 2 deer in here, then just out of nowhere you'll end up with like 3 or 4. I knew that should have found something there. I don't know if I don't think I'll be able to get that one. I'll have to let him go. We'll settle for the 2 for now. I guess nobody has any ideas as to what the next great one's going to be. Come on, Duke. What are you waiting for me for, man? Just come to me. There we go. He wanted me to meet him in the middle, apparently. Oh, there's the buck right there. Don't even need Duke. That'll work. All right, guys. So here's the deal. It's getting to be about 5:30, and my wife is hungry. She was asking me if I wanted what I was wanting to eat. So what we're probably going to do is that we're at 2873. I'm probably going to give it until we get to 2900. So we'll probably kill about 18 more deer, and then I'll either call the stream at 2900 this evening or 6 o'clock if it gets there first. We'll see which one we'll get to first. But do not worry, we will return to the grinds next week. And I'll try my best to make sure that the streams last. Today was just kind of one of those days where things kept coming up and I couldn't stream for as long as I wanted to. Did I not get either one of those 2? I did not. Good golly, man. Well, they're both going to die, but I have to track both of them. That's rough. I think what we'll do is go around and shoot the other deer first, and then come back and track those. No, don't run. That's alright. Believers! Alright, well, I appreciate you, man. That still supports the channel either way, buddy. It's good to see you. Good to hear from you, man. Thank you for the support. Hopefully we get to stick around with us a little bit longer in the future. Let me actually put it to you guys this way. If my wife gets home and we hit 2900, I will go ahead and get off if it ain't 6 o'clock by then. If 6 o'clock gets here before 2900, I'll get off. And that'll be the only two ways I'll end the stream this evening. So it's got to get to 6 o'clock, or my wife has to get home prior to 6, and then us make it to 2900. We're currently at 2877. That's a pretty buck. It ain't going to be a diamond, but that's pretty. Make like Jimmy Neutron. Come back, please? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It's from my childhood. Yep, 240. I knew he wasn't going to make it. Alright, there he is. I'm going to go check these two zones, and then we'll go back and track those other two bucks. And then we'll reset time again. That moose does not like me being up here for some reason. You gonna walk for me? That's a bad shot. Oh well. Sometimes you get both off that hill and sometimes you don't. Got 20 kills left, guys. 20 kills or 30 minutes. Whichever one comes first. Come on, great one. Show yourself. I would really appreciate it if I could move on to another grind. I love this grind. It's a lot of fun, but I'm ready. No, there was a... I activated auto walk accidentally. Character started walking. I didn't need him to walk. Nope. I think I'm going to have to go with just the one deer. Unfortunate. That happens, though. On PlayStation or console, if you double click the walk button, it makes you it activates auto walk. And after I shot at that deer, it thought I was wanting to auto walk. I might be able to get this guy actually. There we go. I was able to make up for it and got two. Let's go. Where did this guy die? Oh, he's right here. Well, good. At least we came out with two with this zone. One is better than none, and two is better than one. Alright. Now we gotta go and track those 2 bucks. Hopefully they won't take too long to get. Where'd you come from? How that didn't just drop him, I don't even think I'll know. This zone must have got a solo or something. I don't know where he came from. Hopefully he came from across the river, though, instead of this zone. Really am not too fond of this zone. That's the reason why I don't want him here. Where did he go? Oh, Buckaroony. Where'd you go, buddy? There he is. Alright, let's grab this guy, then go back and track the other 2. That was an interesting turn of events. Alright. I do not like to leave animals laying, so we are going to try to track both of these bucks, and then we'll reset time. There's one. Up there, they're dead right side by side. Now that is so helpful. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you dying right beside each other like that. Means we can go ahead and move on to the next run. Oh, you're fine, Zera. I appreciate you dropping in, though, man. Like I said, right now we're at 2,883, so we're going to go until it hit 2,900 or until it gets to the top of the hour. And then we'll be back live again next week. And I'm going to try to put out some more videos for you guys. Also, like I said, there will be a post I'll put out for you guys either over the weekend or next week. And it's going to allow you guys to give me suggestions for videos. And if it's a video that I believe I can make and want to make, I will do it. Yeah, Zero, I hope he does too, man. I mean, I love this grind. Don't get me wrong. I've had a blast with it. I think this map is gorgeous and deserves a great one to be taken off of it. But I am absolutely ready to move on to something else. I am absolutely ready for it. I love this grind. I'm still having fun with it even right now. But once this great one appears, I will be happy to take a break from Whitetail for a while. Probably do some more mule deer. Probably see what's going on with the red deer. See what the new great one for Scotland is. You get the point. We'll figure it out along the way. Oh, there's 3 bucks here. Where'd you come from? Well, floored him. And I don't know if I'll be able to get his other partner. Yeah, I won't be able to get him. That's okay. Well, we got 2 out of 3 at least. Whoa! That's a tree. Trees are not helpful. Dude, I cannot wait until we get an update that's like 4-wheelers are going to be much easier to handle. They would not slip and slide across rocks like this in real life. 4-wheelers definitely need a buff. I want to get off on the right side of the 4-wheeler. Fine, I'll get off on the left side then. I made a post on my YouTube, and maybe it can give you 78 subs. You got a shout out. I appreciate it, man. You definitely did not have to do that, but I really appreciate you trying to help the channel grow. Thank you very much. You're surprised that we're getting another great one so soon? Honestly, I'm loving this. I mean, like, I love the idea of bringing multiple great ones to the game rather than just one every few months. It really allows you to be able to grind for a lot more species. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with it, honestly. I'm just eager to see what it is, though. Double tap. Like, I mean, I will tell you guys one thing. There's a lot of people speculating that the new great one is the great one feral goat. If that one is the new great one, I probably will not be going after it, as feral goats are one of my least favorite species in the game, though I do shoot them from time to time just for the fun of it. But my wife will be all over them. I do know that for sure. She's a huge fan of goats in real life, and she loves hunting them in the game. So, if they end up coming out with a great one feral goat, I'm pretty sure my wife is going to be all over those. But I'm probably going to be skipping out on that one if that's what the great one is. I'm just not too interested in goat species. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate the compliment, man. I'm glad you enjoy being here, buddy. You're not complaining, but hey, it'll be awesome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the more great ones, the better, because obviously everybody else is going to eventually get the species they want as a great one. So yeah, I mean, I'm extremely excited for it. I'm still waiting on the Rocky Mountain elk. That is my number one that I want to come to the game, is the Rocky Mountain elk and the reindeer and caribou. But I mean, like, I'm more for antlered animals than I am for anything. So I'm very happy with what we currently got in the game, but I'm ready for more antlered species to come. Floored him. Can I get you too? I think I shot, no, I hit him, but I shot a little high there. It's going to kill him quickly, though, so we got him. 3 for 3. And my water bottle here, my pen was getting stuck between the water bottle and the coaster, and the holder. And I'm ended up spinning my water bottle all the way around. Couldn't get a hold of my pen. That was funny. Alright, so we got these two side by side. I don't know where the other one is. You too, Zero. I appreciate you, man. Hope you have a good night, buddy. We'll be live again next week, and I'll try to make some videos for you guys next week as well. I just kind of wanted to take this week easy and just do a couple of streams, and then next week I'll get back to making content as well as streaming. Where is this deer? Come here, deer. I know he died over here somewhere. Oh, he's over here. Okay. You missed my rival streams? We'll probably do that next week, man. To be quite honest, I kind of enjoy doing this every week, where it's like one Call of the Wild and one something extra. Of course, there'll be those weeks of where it's both Call of the Wild streams, but I think that next week we'll probably do Marvel Rivals on the first day, and then do Call of the Wild the second, and then the week after that we'll probably just do Call of the Wild streams. So we'll probably do 1 week of an extra game, 2 weeks of Call of the Wild, 1 week of an extra game, or vice versa, just depending on what I want to do. So we'll probably do some more Marvel Rivals next week. I've been doing really good on there, but I keep forgetting to clip my kills. My wife and I play just about every single night, and I've been getting really good with Magic, and I play her the most, and I've been doing pretty good as her, honestly. It's just a matter of me forgetting to hit the record button, and then I don't have any clips to bring to you guys. So that's why you guys don't really see any Marvel Rival stuff on my channel, because I keep forgetting to clip my stuff. I just get right back into the action, and then by the time the game's over, I'm like, oh, I meant to save that. Too late. Alright, anything out there of interest? Dude, there's a lot of little level 1s. I'm hoping, with all my fingers crossed, that that's for a reason. But I could just be dreaming. I think I'm going to go down to my other tripod, actually. Miss playing with your PSP is up. Oh, your PlayStation Plus. Oh, that's rough, man. I mean, like I said, you got a little while to save up for it. I mean, we'll be doing it again here in I think another 2 weeks. I think it's the week. I'll have to check my calendar, but I think it's the week after next is whenever November ends. So it'll be a couple weeks from now before we do another multiplayer stream. And guys, by the way, I will put a post out for you all, but we will not be going live next Thursday. The next Thursday is Thanksgiving. I believe our next streams are going to be Wednesday and Friday next week, if I ain't mistaken. Savannah did get her schedule, and if I'm remembering correctly, I think that our streams next week are going to be on Wednesday and Friday. And then, like I said, the last stream of the month, we'll be doing our multiplayer stream again, where you guys get to play with me. But before then, I'm actually going to be working on something for you guys, so that way whenever we come back into the multiplayer streams, we're going to try something new next time. But I'll have to rely on you guys to not be selfish with them. I can't, I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about, but next week I will. There'll be a couple of maps that I'm going to be doing something with. And it'll allow you guys to have a little bit of something different to do while you're hunting on my maps. And then also the last week of November, I'll also be putting out an announcement trailer for the channel. And it's going to be going over like the Christmas specials this year. This year during Christmas, we'll be doing a lot of community events where you guys will actually get to participate in a lot of stuff. That's an interesting rack, to say the least. Oh, I hit the... No, I did get the buck. Okay, good, good. It wasn't a good shot. That one was. Whew, for a minute there, I thought I shot the doe, and I was getting scared. I was like, please, oh, please tell me I missed it. Is this a wonky guy, or was he normal? He was normal. He was just cool looking. Interesting rack. I kind of like that rack, where it's kind of thin in the front and kind of wide in the middle. Cool looking. You're grinding whitetail and Rev on Tilly. That is honestly one of the best maps in the world for whitetail or moose, man. At least for most people. I know that Scarecrow, whenever he tried to do his on Rev on Tilly, the animals were not really participating well for him. Like I said, I really think that respawns in the game are not working properly right now. Like, I know that there's been a lot of people that's had zones ever since the beginning of their grind that has never ever changed. And ever since this last update or two, it's like animals are just wanting to randomly disappear now. And I don't know why. I mean, if you guys go back and look at my grind during the streams that I was first doing here on New England, you guys would notice that I had much better zones than what I'm hunting now, and I had a lot more animals to shoot. But over time, those zones have just randomly left and just went elsewhere on the map. And that's one of the reasons why I'm now hunting in different areas. Is because those other areas just don't work anymore. And I don't know if that's really what Call of the Wild was intending to do or anything. But you really think that I'm going to leave you in this zone that I'm trying to manage? Seriously, I had this zone managed and then this solo just decided to come in and ruin everything. You serious, brother? Get out of here. Get out of that zone. Come back as a great one, though, if you're going to come back. Anything special in here? I'm not seeing anything too special except for that guy, which ain't special, but he's just better than the other ones. He's quartering pretty severely. There we go. That's better. I think I'll just take the one. I think I may have spooked off the other ones. They're working good for you. Well, that's what I was saying though, Brendan, is what I'm meaning is that they'll be working them very well for a good long while, and then just out of nowhere you'll just start losing animals. Like I don't know why. It isn't on every map. Okay, keep in mind it's not every map, but it's on several of them. My wife on Yukon Valley has had some of her has had some of her wolves that were working perfectly for like the first few hundred kills that she was doing, or first couple hundred, I should say. And then now all of a sudden she just like isn't getting her males back in there. And you guys saw it on like the second stream that I did for wolves, where I had a really big pond that was like loaded with males, and then all of a sudden they just didn't come back. And I found them again, but I'm now hunting elsewhere for them. So that's what I'm meaning is they just kind of bounce around for whatever reason, and they're not solos because if they were solos, they would have done it beforehand. What am I doing? I didn't even reach that time. Brendan, I don't even know how that could have been mean, man. You're totally fine. I didn't perceive it as mean at all. You're totally good. Yeah, you were just letting me know that yours is working fine. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. And you're not a mean person, so I wouldn't take anything you say as being mean unless it was very obvious. Oop, didn't mean to crouch. Alright guys, this is officially our final run of the stream. It looks like that we only have 15 minutes left, and we're going to hit 2,900 and 4 more kills. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one more full run, and then after this we'll probably have to end the stream. So if the great one's going to show up, it has to be now. Let's see. That's a good buck, but no great one. I'm probably not going to shoot anything, guys, unless it's something that needs to be shot, because I'm wanting to go ahead and start on my wife's dinner because she's hungry. So I'm just going to go around to every single one of my zones and see what's in them. If there's a great one, we'll shoot them. If there is no great one, we'll have to wait till next week. Yeah, you're fine, Brendan. Come on, great one. Show yourself, buddy. Good, not. Where'd you come from? Oh no, my respawns didn't come in here. Oh wait, yeah, they did. At least the does did. I don't know if the bucks are with them or not. I don't see the bucks. So we'll have to just move on. I'm going to keep notes as to where my respawns have not shown up at, guys. And we'll do the 1 minute trick and go over the zones that that doesn't have anything in just a minute. Because I do want to see what the respawns are for everything before I stop the stream if I can. And if I am in the mood for grinding, I'll keep grinding Whitetail off stream. And as soon as we get the great one to show up, I'll go live for you guys. So if the great one shows up, I'll be making a post on YouTube that he's here. And then I'll give you guys about 15 minutes to join the stream, and we'll just stream long enough to shoot the great one. But then I'll have to end the stream because it's a day that I'm not meant to stream on. But Savannah told me that if I did get a great one to show up, she would not care a bit if I streamed the kill, as long as I got back off the stream afterwards. So. So at least that's going for us. Come on, great one. Let's end the stream with a great one and me being able to move on to something different. That something different will be the wolf. So if we do get the great one Whitetail, we will be going back to the wolf great one grind. Unless the Scotland great one takes over. If the Scotland great one turns out to be a species that I really want, then I'll probably end up putting the wolf as my secondary one still. I do like the wolf grind, but I'm not like loving it. So it's a lot of fun, but it's also one of those grinds that where there's no antlers or anything involved, it does feel a little bit long after a while. So we'll definitely still try to get one of those puppies, but hey, that's what I'm talking about. We got a buck back in one of the zones I wanted to be in. That zone right there used to have 2 bucks in it at all times. Hopefully the game is giving me that spot back. Hopefully it's not just a solo, and hopefully he's actually going to be a constant for us. But I've been wanting that zone to come back. That's good. Alright guys, we got 3 more zones to check. If there's no great one in them, we'll have to end the stream. Yeah, Brendan, I know, man. If they have new Great One Red Deer furs with the remaster, if they show, which they haven't said anything about it, but if the Great One with Red Deers have new furs, I will be hunting those things like crazy again because I absolutely love the Red Deer. So, and that's the only reason I don't grind them is because they only have one Great One, and I've already got him. You know, I said I wasn't going to shoot anything, but this guy's by himself, so why not? I mean, why just leave a deer there if you can just get an easy one more kill before you turn off the game for the night? Where was he standing? There he is. Nice little 220. Dude, if that deer existed on deer hunting camps, that thing would be a monster. Dirt nap. Wrong channel, Brendan. I get your reference, but wrong channel, man. We floor deer on this channel, as I say. I always say floored him if he face plants. But Chopper's a cool guy. I like him. Nothing there. Well, oh, I see. I think that buck that's in that one zone was the deer that I shot out of this zone a few minutes ago. He just bounced to the other side of the map for whatever reason. Alright, let's go check this zone real quick.